Changes coming from both sides right now. James here against Green. To Kyle Kuzma. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 2 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Houston with the basketball. Harden defended by Cousins. Here comes the screen. Harden, fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Harden. Scores from the post.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
LeBron James matched up with Gerald Green. To Cousins. Slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Number 6, LeBron James.
Harden with the basketball. Down a point. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. It's Harden. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden. And he buries it. Jay up.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
LeBron into the front court. They trail by 2. Bradley to Kyle Kuzma. Rebound for Capella. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Three lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
Mixing things up. Hockey making changes. James to Danny Green. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Gordon with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Harden. Down low, it's Gordon. Oh, nice find for the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Cousins. Danny Green. LeBron James. 3 for 6 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harden with it up top. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Harden, oh, he couldn't get it to go. Here's LeBron for 2. Can't connect. Deep 3 at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Rockets will start the second half with a narrow lead. It's obvious how these guys scored the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Lakers are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
James Harden was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Houston takes over. Screen coming. Harden to Westbrook. Lakers come up with it. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Gordon, defended by Cousins. Harden. The pass taken away by the Lakers. A couple of cracks at the line now.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Russ at the controls. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Into front court comes Rondo. Tie game, third quarter. To James. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here comes the screen. James. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Rondo with the basketball. His group now down 2. LeBron defended by Eric Gordon. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Capella to Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now 4 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
LeBron James tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. Bully basketball, muscled his way through the lane.
Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now shooting 5 for 7. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
James buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
Restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Huntsville Burgers, where the grill is magical.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
14, Danny Green. Subbing in for Houston, number 35, Kenneth Fareed.
It's Westbrook. And the rebound pulled down by Davis. To James. And he hits.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Bradley to Davis. The pass set it all up.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Here comes the screen.
Screen left.
Westbrook. The drive right to the basket.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Tough shot there for Westbrook. He always thinks it has a chance. Bradley to Danny Green. Bradley to James. Trying to cash in. James shot no good. Gordon with it. The deficit now up to 5. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Can't miss those. Westbrook into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Driving right to the basket. To James. Deep left corner. Bradley. Avery Bradley. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found a second life.
To James. Scores from the post.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Avery Bradley.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Lakers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Great feed. Sets it up. And a throwdown.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Runners good there. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Danny Green to James. Fires the three. Not going down here. Green with the basketball. The deficit is 6. To Westbrook. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Avery Bradley at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw.
For Houston, number 15, Clint Capella. Stepping in for LA, number 9, Rashad.
Misses the second as well. Westbrook across the timeline. Now down 6. Kyle Kuzma with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed them both. Rondo to the basket, but he can't finish. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Down 6. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. He's struggled so far. First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Lakers ball. Rondo picked up by Westbrook. Kuzma to Bradley. Down low, Green. Nice pass to get things going.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Westbrook with the basketball at 7. The screen sets him up for 2.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
To Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Danny Green against Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Danny Green to Bradley. Has a look. Bradley shot no good. Gordon with it. 5-point game. Lets it fly from the end of putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Knocked loose. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella, so it stays with the LA Lakers. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Kuzma sizing up Eric Gordon. To Davis.
Here we go. We got him. We got him.
And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Harden into the front court. His guys down 3. Westbrook. And it's Caldwell Pope with the rebound. Knocked loose. Anthony Davis matched up with Nene. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Nene at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 66%. First try at the line, no good. Missed the second, 0 for 2. Bradley to James.
Big pick right there.
Bradley down low to Cousins. Kenneth Faried pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The drive right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Good ball, good ball. Got some for him. Got him, got him.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Westbrook to Harden. Westbrook. Yes, it drops. Little drama on.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LBJ has it. To Danny Green. Short jumper off the mark. Westbrook with it. His guys now down by a point. Here comes the screen. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Harden. Textbook defense. James into the front court. His team up by 1.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Considering the score.
Gordon defended by Cousins. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Last 2 minutes. Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Now here comes the intentional foul. They'll send him to the line with 26 seconds to go on the clock.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Harden to Westbrook. To Harden. Westbrook to Harden. Has a chance. Jumper's good. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. The Lakers get the victory as they win a close one by 2. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers did what great teams do best, finish. The statistic that seemed to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Rockets lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They did a great job of finding their way to the rim, but it wasn't enough to get the victory. Eaton scores for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
LeBron James gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.